to us a little bit about the president's tour of the Gulf so far and what talks with the Sultan focused on.
Well, Priyanka, that tour has been very productive and fruitful for Turkish side so far. In Kuwait, Turkish president inked certain deals to boost, of course, the foreign direct investments in their respective countries and also energy cooperation. There were discussions surrounding Gaza, how to keep the ceasefire in place and about the next steps to be taken. And in Qatar, of course, after meeting Qatari Emir, Turkish president inked certain deals to boost strategic cooperation and also cooperation in the defense industry. When we say strategic cooperation, it is very important given Qatar and Turkey are the two guarantors in the current ceasefire framework right after signing that Gaza declaration in Sharm el-Sheikh last week along with the US president and the Egyptian president. So those discussions were critical when it comes to keeping this Gaza ceasefire in place and creating this day after plan in Gaza as the guarantors of this current ceasefire. Of course, on the sidelines in Qatar, Turkish foreign minister and Turkish spy chief met Hamas officials, and it's proven more evident than ever that this is necessary to establish a dialogue with Hamas to keep this ceasefire in place. It was said by US officials as well that Turkey and also Qatar have been very productive and very constructive when it comes to establishing and keeping that dialogue in place. And of course, last but not least, Turkish president right now here in Muscat meeting the Omani delegation after completing his bilateral meeting with Omani Sultan. And local media is reporting that this visit signifies a new era in Turkey-Oman ties. It follows what they say a historic visit by Omani Sultan to Ankara last year. There were certain agreements inked in health, trade, defense and agriculture areas, and right now we're expecting those delegations to ink certain deals in the similar areas as well as trade and defense industries. We're expecting them to focus on removing trade barriers in their respective countries, and also we are expecting them to talk about Gaza, as both countries are on the same page when it comes to establishing peace and security in the region. They both believe two-state solution in the long term is needed.
All right. Thank you so much, Kubra, updating us there as President Recep Tayyip Erdoğan concludes his tour of the Gulf.